All right, y'all, we back. I was having some technical difficulties. Hopefully, I don't have no issues with this particular live stream, man. It was heating up. I was speaking some real stuff. Everybody was getting involved in the chat. It was getting lit. And then I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of the fanboys sent a virus or something through. But it's all good. Y'all hit the like button as you come up in here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that bell so you be notified when I upload a video and do these live streams. Big shout out to the UGC, that's the underground community, and True Media. It's everybody keeps it 100, staying true to who they are and doing their part in this media. Once again, I apologize for the last stream. I talked a little bit about Conor McGregor. He's retiring. The Irish MMA guy is out of there. He's saying he's gonna hang it up. He's made some smart investments. He doesn't want for anything, so he don't have to fight. So I was letting it be known that's how you're supposed to do it. Try to make as much money as you can make. Do what you need to do while you're in the sport. It is a brutal sport, and then after you've done everything you can do, get out of the sport. You don't want to be fighting in old age and things like that by not making smart investments, stuff like that. But anyhow, we were talking about, before that stream ended, we were talking about the PBC, aka protecting black champions, because that's what this turned into. It just seems like the top names on PBC, they're trying to protect them. Everybody gets the same smoke over here. Just like certain ones like to say, keep the same energy. I keep the same energy. Don't matter who it is, because I'm a boxing fan. I'm a consumer. I actually pay attention to what's going on in the sport of boxing. And I'm passionate about, as a boxing fan. I'm not a fan. This is not a fan channel. I'm not going to be here to make excuses for fighters that duck and, make excuses for guys that's using excuses about money. This person don't sell enough, this, that, and the other. If you want to be the best, it's all about becoming a champion, unifying, becoming undisputed, and going up in weight. If you can do it, and if not, defend your title multiple times if you can, and a lot of these fighters have changed up. It seemed like that was their goal, that was their mission, especially on the PBC side. Thoroughly disgusted. I'm disappointed with them guys, man. Two of the top names on the PBC side, Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence, they came in making a lot of noise, talking about how they want to be the best in their division. One face, one name. They were saying how they were the baddest men on the planet, boogeyman, strap season, free smoke. They want to be undisputed, all of this extra stuff. Now they're not talking about that. They even got caught up in their fame, being a superstar, and this celebrity stuff. And they're being protected by a lot of channels. When they changed up, the channels changed up. Now nobody's really talking about unifications and being undisputed no more. Because why? Their favorite guys don't want to do that. Their favorite fighters don't care about that no more. Y'all hit the thumbs up as y'all come in. And welcome everybody back who came from that the previous live stream. You know what I mean? So yeah, they must have sent a little fanboy troll bomb through to mess up that stream. But it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Resurrection over here. Chin Smoke says we back. Unbiased Boxing Talk says that's why I don't give a pass to anyone black, not Triple G, not Mikey, not Spence, not Wilder, not Santa Cruz. Skin color don't change my standards. Yeah, man, and that's the thing about it. A lot of these fan channels and fanboys, they have made it even worse for themselves. Like, made it more whereas they exposing their damn selves because they have made it about race so much instead of about boxing. They have made it about race, and they've made the narrative, create the narrative out here that it's all about protecting your color. If you're a black fighter, if you're a black fan and it's a black fighter fighting, you must protect them at all costs. You can't critique them. You have to just give them a pass, even if it's on some fuck shit. You got to give them a pass because you're both black. Or if you're Mexican and you ducking and whatever the case, you got to give them a pass because it's Mexican pride or Puerto Rican pride or Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's been so many different division created in the sport of boxing instead of just staying focused on the actual sport of boxing. Who's actually doing what they need to do to give the fans what they want to see, you know? And I feel like when you can do that, you're going to get love from everybody, you know? Terrence Bud Crawford is a prime example. I mean, he got Hispanic fans, he got black fans, he got Caucasian fans, everybody. You know why? Because it ain't just about I'm fighting for black. You know, I'm fighting. I'm being a people's champ. Don't mean you just a champ for your color, your race. People's champ mean you fight for everybody. Everybody can watch you fight, and your victory is their victory. You know. But then you got guys that say dumb shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh man, we, you know, if black is supposed to root for black. Like, what the fuck? If the black person don't think you are good enough to beat a Mexican, they can say the Mexican gonna beat you. Like, does that make me a coon if I feel like Canelo Alvarez would beat Errol Spence's ass? Like, I don't think he got as much skills as Canelo. I think Canelo will beat the brakes off Errol. So, but to other people, they don't want me to say that because they said, well, nigga, you're supposed to support the black dude. I do support him. I bought his pay-per-view last fight. I did. I picked him to beat Mikey. If I felt Mikey was better than Errol, I would say, you know what, Errol gonna get his ass whooped. Because I'm not approaching this from race. But you can just go to these different channels and look at these different platforms, how they doing. It's all about this racial shit. Bias says, I get called a coon because I want to see Undisputed at heavyweight. It's like they just say all kind of stuff to deflect from the real thing, which is it's really all about the best fighting the best. You know, the best fighting the best. Leroy Campbell, what's up? He says, shut your live down. Trill Boxing Talk is on. You may resume after Trill goes off air. Nigga, you don't run shit over here. Shut up. Time out. Time out. And then you can come back with some common sense. I don't focus on what somebody else is doing, you know. Shout out to the trolls, man. Shout out to the trolls. See what I'm saying? When you speaking that real shit, they got to come over here and try to, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it was some type of a bullshit shit. Why would they be worried about what I'm doing? I thought Trill Boxing was a big type of live stream. Why would they? I'm not bothering them. How am I affecting a Trill Boxing Talk? Like, they got their own following. I got my own following. But shout out to Leroy. You a fan. The mere fact that you came through. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, Boxing Monster, we back, bro. We back. With that real fire, that real smoke. Real smoke. We're going to talk about this PBC, man. And we're going to talk about, will Errol Spence duck Shawn Porter? Is he going to do that? I hope not. Because we got to hold this guy to his own words. He stated, that's the easy road. Shawn Porter is the easy road, according to Errol. Why would you duck the easy road? Why? Like, why would you duck the easy road now? I didn't see so much, man, where, like, they was clowning Keith and Shawn and Danny, all these guys, for not wanting to face Errol. Now one of them has stepped up and said, look, I'm ready for that smoke. Let's go. I'm ready. So now they got a problem with Shawn wanting to fight Errol. You know what they saying now? Shawn, his style ain't fan friendly. Oh, this nigga, he ain't a pay-per-view guy. Oh, he's sloppy. They making up a bunch of excuses, trying to deflect from the real facts, which is this is a champion. He has a strap. Errol is strap season, right? Am I right or wrong? The champion is supposed to challenge another champion in his weight class. You give him a pass for challenging a champion in a lower weight class, but don't want to put pressure on him to face a champion in his own division. Unbiased says these guys act like they're getting a cut of the pay-per-view dollars. Yeah. He said, who the fuck is this dude, Leroy? Fake ass Last Dragon? Leroy, you better go back to the motherfucking, you better direct your pizza back to the Trill Boxing Pizza or whatever you come from, nigga. Like, that's stupid. Now you just exposed yourself. You didn't even have to say anything about what the fuck is on. Like, I'm not sub to that. Like, why do I care about who else got a live stream going on right now? If I got 5 people on my live stream right now. I don't care, bro. I'm not competing with nobody. But obviously, y'all feeling some type of way because I'm going live at the same time that the Trill shit is. I don't know what their schedule is. I'm not part of them. The fuck? Stay focused, Leroy. Stay focused. You get 3 strikes though. Just come back. You don't come over here telling me what I need to do. Boxing Monster says all the Trill fans are fake and biased. He says 78 is only in YouTube to promote black fighters. At the end of the day, man, over here, I'm going to talk about the sport of boxing. Keep the same energy. Just like Errol say, keep the same energy. All I want Errol to do is keep the same energy that he had before he became champion. Right? But you beat Mikey all of a sudden, now you change up. I'm not impressed with your last 3 opponents, man. I'm not. You fought Lamont Peterson, Ocampo, and now Little Mikey. It's time to get some real work in at the welterweight division. I'm gonna need you to do that, Errol. Don't duck Shawn. That's not a good move for you. Don't duck Shawn. I'm not part of this PBC fan club, which is protecting black champions. I'm not about that. I want to see champions fight champions. Dudes then changed up. It used to be about unifications. It used to be about undisputed. Now they ain't talking about it. They don't care about it. It's about making sure, right? It's about making sure that their favorite guys that they promote, that the fanboys love, and that they promote on these certain channels, that they stay undefeated, right? For their own sake. Y'all do that over there. Do that over there. Get them a pass for ducking. Give Errol a pass for saying that Shawn can't sell out a family dinner and dumb shit. No. You can't call yourself the truth. And I don't hold you to the truth to the words you say. I'm going to treat you as such. You said Shawn is the easy roll. Shawn is available. Take the easy roll. Let's get it. You know why? Because now we can really praise you as a unified champion. And you know what? Keith going to be like, oh, fuck that. That's my belt. Oh, fuck that. I'm number 1 in the division. You are going to force Keith to have to come see you. If not, we will run Keith back to goddamn Tibet or wherever he came from with his wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm just saying, bro. This is not a coward sport. It's not a coward sport. I'm not going to support champions that just here to be celebrities and just to get their paycheck, but don't want to fight top competition. It's too many people helping this shit get soft. They making this shit soft, man. They didn't turn this into a goddamn reality show, goddamn fashion show contest. Who got the most followers? Who gets the most viewership and all of this extra shit? But like I said, there's some other fighters that's not caring about being flashy. They're not trying to show off, and they're not in the media every weekend getting arrested and dumb shit. They actually stand in the gym. Yeah, they have a lot of accomplishments. They've been successful, but guess what? They staying focused. They still hungry. Spence better not duck Shawn, though. I know that. He gonna get his ass flamed over here. I ain't gonna even do a live stream. If I really want to go in, I'm not gonna do a live stream. Trust me when I tell you that. I've been holding back. Black is chilling. I've been chilling. But I tell you this, let this nigga duck Shawn. And like we was talking about before the live stream got disrupted. The top 10 welterweights, go on BoxRec right now, all of them enrolled in VADA. It don't matter where he want to go and whoever he want to face. VADA is right there. He needs to just go ahead and enroll in the VADA Clean Boxing program. Because whoever he fights anyway is going to be using VADA. You ain't getting around it. And we're not going to let him get a pass and make excuses and say that, well, you know, this dude don't want to fight me. And we find out later on that he didn't want to deal with VADA testing. And we seen how this nigga struggled. We seen. So at the end of the day, Errol was a good fighter. He can box. He got skills. Shawn Porter is a WBC champion. He's saying he wants to fight you. He's saying that fight is next. So once again, you got to call the bluff of the fighter that's saying that you're next or saying that they want to fight you. Step up, Errol. Fuck the fanboys, man. These niggas not helping your career. They trying to protect you. They're part of the PBC committee, protecting black champions. They don't want to see you in a high-risk fight because they can't risk seeing you lose. And I'm not saying you're going to lose over here. I just want to see you take the risk, man. 4 champions at welterweight. You call yourself strap season, but you only got 1. Then you got another guy in front of you that's saying he won't work, and he got a strap. What is the hold up? It's a no-brainer. Manny don't want to fight you. That's just to delay unifications. I need Errol to go ahead and get that strap off Shawn. That's going to force Keith to fight you. You get that strap off Keith. Now we're talking about undisputed. You know? Stop trying to delay this shit, Errol. Just get this shit moving. We done waited too fucking long. This is an easy fight to make. It's on your side of the street. It's the easy road. It's time to get another strap. And if you got it in you, maybe another man down. I don't think you'll stop Shawn, though. I think you got the skills to possibly outbox him, though. You know, I just can't see it. If you ain't stopping Mikey, I don't really see you stopping Shawn. I don't see that happening. You know what I mean? I don't see that power like that. I think VADA's the kryptonite. Boxing Monster says Charlo can't beat Canelo, Jacobs, or Boo Boo. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know. I want to see that. I want to see Charlo in there. I got to see how good Charlo is. I'm giving him a low key pass because of he's seen his brother get whooped by Tony Harrison, and he had to come back out there and fight. I'm not a fan of brothers fighting on the same card, man. I'm just not a fan of that. Like this past weekend, this past Sunday, the Peterson brothers. I was like, come on, man. Didn't y'all niggas watch the Charlos? It's not good, bro. And he in the dressing room the whole time. When he should be warming up, he's sitting down watching his brother in a tough fight. I think that's probably a big reason why Lamont lost. Seeing his brother struggle like that. Then you went in there and got whooped. Thankfully Jamal didn't get whooped like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people felt like he lost, but you know, I feel like it was more like a draw. I actually gave him the edge. I thought I like what he did down the stretch of that fight. I thought he edged it. I wouldn't have had an issue with the draw. I thought that might have been the better decision, is to give him a draw. Give it a draw or whatever. But hey, man, if it's 2 brothers that's fighting in the sport of boxing, y'all don't fight on the same card. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just not good, man. But Boxing Monster, I don't really know, man. You know, Maybe he can't be none of them guys, you know. But I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I like Jamal. I like Jamal better than I like Jamel because Jamel's just he too arrogant, you know. He too arrogant, and he gonna get his ass beat again probably by Tony Harrison because he don't know how to humble himself, man. He don't feel like he need to change nothing. He feel like he was robbed. No, man, you just lost. It's okay. You take a loss. It's about how you come back. Bounce back, bro. But stop believing your own hype. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about you showing off, wearing anklets and dumb shit. Nigga, get your ass in there. Work on what you need to work on. Get back to boxing. Stop trying to knock everybody out, bro. You're not Errol Spence. Not Errol Spence ain't even knocking dudes out. You know what I'm saying? Vada didn't get that nigga the kryptonite. You know what I mean? So get back to boxing. Get back to boxing. Unbiased says Spence fights 2 times a year, maybe, and not fighting the top guys in his division. It's like, yeah, when you gonna fight another top guy? Time to unify, man. Welterweight division is soft. Niggas is getting this shit a pass. It's PBC shit. Protecting black champ. They giving this shit a pass, bro. They are not putting enough pressure. They are all hyping these niggas up. Talking about, yeah, man. It's all about it's pay-per-view. Pay-per-view. These niggas is frauds now, man. These niggas have changed up. I'm telling you, like I said, a year ago, all these channels out here was talking about undisputed, unifications. Then 2 of their favorite fighters, Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence, they ain't interested in unifying and being undisputed. They not. So now the narratives have changed. Yeah, man. You know, Shawn, why should he fight Shawn? Shawn sloppy. He don't even he ain't even pay-per-view fight. Right. So Errol shouldn't even unify unless it's gonna be a pay-per-view fight. Shit done changed up. Shit just switched all the way up, man. Travis Savage for that. Bossman says it was Wilder's kilts. Trav says the ones hollering pay-per-view don't buy, they stream. Hey, I'm buying. I bought the pay-per-view. I even bought that Errol Mikey fight. I didn't even want that fight to happen, but I still support it. You know, I still supported the fight. You know, but going forward, being that I have been let down both times from PBC with these last 2 pay-per-views, this year's pay-per-views has been garbage. It's been one-sided fights, a bunch of tune-up, warm-up fights on the undercards. Dumb shit. To me, I'd rather pay pay-per-view for unification, right? Or undisputed fight. That's good for boxing. Spence, you better not duck Shawn Porter. Don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me, man. Don't do it. I've been holding back. You know what I'm saying? I just been talking. This is just live stream shit, nigga. I ain't gonna even do a live stream if this nigga duck. If he duck, I'm gonna do a live stream, but I'm gonna do shit. Okay. Duck Shawn, see what happens. You gonna duck the easy road? Telling you, man. If he duck Shawn, I can only think of 1 or 2 things. You trying to delay the undisputed fight with Bud because you said you was gonna take care of your side of the street first. And we know that if he get that belt off Shawn, that key fight is gonna come. Gonna have to. Either that or keep gonna vacate and get up out of boxing. Because that's the belt he want. He want that WBC back. So it's either he's trying to, delay further the undisputed matchup against Bud, or he don't want to deal with that VADA. He don't want to deal with VADA Clean Boxing Program. But either way you go, once again, all the champions at welterweight enroll in VADA. All of them. You want to go up to the champion above you, 154? Enroll. VADA. Jared Hurd. Enroll. I mean, even your homies, the Charlos, enroll. VADA. Oh, you really want smoke? Oh, you really think you bad? You want to go face Canelo? Fire, enroll. Wherever you want to go, you gonna have to deal with that testing, bro. We saw what happened in your last fight. 350 punches landed, no knockdowns, no knockout. 11 fight knockout streak snapped by a little guy coming up in weight. And what did your fanboys do? They defended you. Oh, that was a great boxing clinic. Yeah, it was. It was beautiful boxing. But we're not going to let you off the hook that easy. You didn't knock out the little guy. All this ferocious power just somehow vanished. Just vanished. I'm just saying. Just gone. So, do I think that you can go in there and just stop Shawn? I doubt it. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. I'll give him mad respect if he accepts the fight. But guess what? If you beat Shawn, you must you must enroll in the clean boxing program. That comes with being a WBC champion. You must be enrolled in the VADA clean boxing program. You must be subjected to random blood and urine testing all year round. Welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to the VADA team, sir. From this day forward, you should not be changing up. Don't you try to use your A side status to say, no, we're going to use USADA over VADA. No, use them both. Use them both. Don't duck VADA. Don't duck no smoke, man. You free smoke. So you should definitely be free smoke when it comes to another champion in your division, because that falls into strap season. You may not be able to get a man down, but you can at least get a strap. Errol got skills. Nobody's over here saying that Errol can't scrap. Nobody's saying that Errol can't take over the welterweight division and be the guy, but he got to prove it. But a lot of you niggas ain't helping. Y'all give him a pass for fighting these irrelevant fights, man. The nigga is the biggest name in welterweight. I think we can all agree to that. Your name is built up. Now all you got to do is fight. Go ahead and you're going to elevate your name even more by unifying, getting all of these straps. Belt collector. Let's get these belts. Let's get these straps, Errol. Come on. The fuck? What are we waiting on? Shit is just, come on. Stop listening to your fanboys, man. Hyping and shit. Like, come on, man. Fuck the hype. Get your ass in there. Beat on the easy road. AKA Shawn Porter. Boxing Monster says I'm getting a fire stick for boxing fights going forward, unless the fight is on ESPN or The Zone. Done paying these cowards. Look, if it's a unification, I'll pay for it. If they end up being on pay, I know a lot of people says that Shawn Porter and Spence is not pay-per-view. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not going to probably do more numbers than him and Mikey and, you know, all of that shit. But if they do put on pay-per-view, I'm going to buy it, because I'm going to prove that I support unification fights. You know, I do. I support unifications. And if it's you know what I mean? So it's people rather support, they willing to support Errol fighting a mismatch, fighting Mikey coming up in weight. Y'all willing to pay for that? Y'all don't want to pay for unification though? 2 champions in the same weight class. Because I don't really see too much of a advantage for one guy over another. Shawn has more experience. He's a 2-time champion. Errol, 1-time champion, 3 defenses. And if you look at their last 3 opponents, who's fought tougher competition? Okay, then. I get it. Spence can fight. Shawn can fight too. He can box on the outside. He can rough you up on the inside. So I don't just see it as being a cakewalk. And that's why I think a lot of people was concerned about the shit. Shit didn't changed up. A lot of them don't want to see Errol in this type of fight. If they're not pushing for Errol to face Shawn, these niggas is frauds, bro. They got agendas and they're trying to delay the future mega fight from happening. You know? But this is the easiest fight to make. Unbiased says Spence wants the bag. He just got the bag. I think he made around like 10. I mean, they like to brag about, they like to pocket watch all the time about what a nigga made. Okay, cool. He just got, what the fuck? He just got breaded up. I know for sure he's gonna make about 5 or 6 million face Shawn, and then you got another strap, bro. Which is gonna bring more money to you, more value to you. That would be great. Not a hater of Spence, nigga. I'm just applying, I'm putting pressure where it need to be. Holding this nigga to what he say. Free smoke strap season. Let's go. That'll be dope to see Errol holding up 2 straps, the IBF and the WBC unified. That's what boxing is all about. Not this milk the fans with 1 strap and cherry picking these little niggas. Or niggas we ain't never even heard of. Enough is enough. That was an easy fight, man. You'd had back-to-back easy fights. Back-to-back easy fights. 3 fights in a row, easy. Time to step up, man. Tune-ups are over. Let's get some real smoke in. I'm tired of these damn tune-ups, man. I can't shit on Shawn. Shawn been fighting, bro. Shawn been fighting tough competition. Am I right or wrong? You look at Shawn's last 3 to 4 opponents, and you look at Errol's. Overall, who's fought tougher competition consistently? I mean, Shawn fought Danny Garcia for that vacant WBC in a tough fight. Edged it out. I gave him his credit. Then it fucking came backdoor that and had to fight Ugas. That ain't no easy work, nigga, at all. This nigga went like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like Berto, Granados, or I don't know which order. Granados, Berto, Danny, Ugas. Shawn is not taking light touches out here, bro. Then you look on Errol's side. Lamont, Ocampo, Mikey. It's not even close, man. Shawn is fighting tough competition, bro. In his weight class. In his weight class. As a matter of fact, Mikey's leftover just beat Errol's leftover last Sunday. Lipinets just whooped on Lamont. Matter of fact, not just whooped on him, beat him into retirement. Okay? So I'm just telling you what it really is. Tell you what it really is. Let me see. Chin Smoke, welcome back, brother. He says Spence versus Porter needs to happen since Pac-Man don't want it. Exactly. See, everybody knows Pac-Man don't want that fight. You don't get hood points for chasing a nigga who don't want to fight you. Fight the nigga that want to fight you. You got a nigga right there on your side of the block. Y'all both PBC. Both under Al Heyman. It's nothing to talk about further. Let's get this fight made. Fuck the dumb fanboy making excuses about numbers and shut up. You niggas just don't want that nigga to get in there with some real smoke. Boxing Monster says everyone brags about the bag except for Wilder. I don't know about that, bro, because he acting like he want a bigger split of the money and shit. So I don't like that, man. I don't like that about Wilder, man. Like, bro, one face, one name, but then it's about money though. Like, look, these niggas, man. This era, man, is just trash, bro. It's trash. Boxing and turned into something different. What up, Santos? My brother. He says, tune ups? Hell nah. Tune up. I will tune in elsewhere or rather stream in. Porter been taking a tough competition for. Yeah, man, he's been taking tough competition. You know, Spence has been delicately cherry picking since he became champion. Of course, they want to make an argument about Campo, but about being mandatory. But okay, nigga, one round. You know, one round with a body shot. You drop him with one shot. You know, tested through Osada. One shot to the body, gone. The Nevada comes in the equation. 350 punches landed, not one drop, not even a buckle. Like, wow. That's one thing I know. If I'm fighting Nero, I'm like, nigga, we doing Vada, sir. We're doing Vada, and I'm coming right at you. I'm gonna see what this power really like. Angel says Spence versus Porter on free TV, Fox. Have Spence call out Bud, gay Bud. Have Bud come in the ring for the last big pay-per-view in December. Well, like I say, Spence talking about he want to clean up his side of the street. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, I think they're trying to stall out Bud. He's trying to stall out Bud. But Shawn is right there. You know what, man? I feel like if Shawn won against Spence, he would actually consider facing Bud quicker than Spence would. I don't know why I feel like that. Like I said, I could be wrong. But I don't think Porter will be hesitant about facing Bud. Keith and Spence, yeah, them niggas. You bring up Bud, they like, you know, that's you know, he's doing this thing over there. You know. Shut up. You scared. You already know what it is, a Bud. Shit. Bud ain't ducking no fades, man. Yeah, Angel, he says, well, first he says, yeah, he says if he beats Porter or at least Thurman in December. I'm like, yeah, you can beat Shawn. By then, hopefully Keith got another fight coming up. Maybe he'll fight Pac-Man or something. I don't know. Who cares? PBC, I mean, Keith is irrelevant right now, you know? He's at the bottom of the totem pole right now when it comes to welterweights, you know? Even though he's unified and he's done the most at welterweight, I get it. But this guy, until he's ready to get back into action, I'm not even, you know, he's the least talked about right now, you know? He's the least talked about. He got his focus on commentating and being a husband and shit. And being a new father. And his wife pregnant or something? I can't remember. Anyhow, but yeah, that'd be dope. If Spence can, you know, if he get that belt off Porter, you know, make that. That's what I said. They need to get that shit on now. This old 2 fight a year shit, man. You know, you get that shit in, you know, maybe summer. You know, within the next couple months, leaves room for another fight. Another fight at at the end of the year. Merry Christmas to everybody. 3 belts on the line. So at the end of the day, man, don't matter. Like, there's 5 people, you know what I'm saying, that tune in. Like, over here, I'm gonna speak some real stuff. I'm gonna be talking about what a lot of people stop talking about, which is unifications, undisputed, pressuring these guys to be great, to unify. I don't hear about the money. Errol getting his bread, he getting his bag. Ain't nobody hating on his bread. Like, I gotta stop with the dumb shit. This is not no Errol Spence hate. You know what I'm saying? But keep the same energy. This is about keeping the same energy with whatever fighter. Not because somebody PBC, you trying to protect a black champion, but then again, these guys are selective with which black champions they want to fucking protect. Yeah. Shout out to the fans, man. They love my channel. They keep coming back. Andy Santos says, that's what I'm saying, man. Unification is undisputed. Title defenses against real competition. Man, oh man. They don't talk about that no more. They don't talk about it. They don't want it no more, man. They truly, honestly, only care about a select few guys. I just see that Spence and Wilder get protected the most. They don't care about Shawn. They don't care about Keith. Um, you know, they don't even talk about Bud. They already know what it is with Bud. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them can respect Bud because they already know. When it comes to Bud Crawford, it's don't even open your mouth unless you're gonna speak something real. You know, that nigga not ducking nothing. The nigga was undisputed at 140 and came right up like, yo, look, I'm here. And these niggas scrambling like lights, like roaches when the lights come on. But that's all we want to see, man. We want to see unification. I would love to see Errol hoist those two straps, IBF and WBC, unify them. And then immediately call out Keith. Say some funny shit like, Ponytail, you ready? I got your belt. That would be great for boxing. That would be great for boxing. I would give this man full respect for that. Get the belt off Shawn. And you in there, fam. You are in there. I don't know why people waste their energy and time, man. Paying attention to a channel. If you don't like the content, you can hit the thumbs down or don't watch. That's one thing about me. I don't even pay attention to people that I only support who support me, right? I don't care about what they're doing or what time they're doing live streams. And then it's like, I just put it like this. Anybody who sub to me, y'all ain't got to go trolling nobody, man, on their live streams and telling them, oh, man, get off your live stream. Black is live. Like, you ain't even got to do that. You support who you support at whatever time of the day you do you. You know what I mean? That shit's lame. That's just lame. But I guess when you saying something about their favorite fighters, right? They'll see something in a title like an Errol Spence or a PBC. They want to come over and see what's going on. And then they want to hate. Cool. Just start your own live or run and go tell your master about what you heard and then go on about your business. Go on about your business. Talking about somebody else's live stream, they're not worried about me. I'm not worried about them. They're not worried about me. They shouldn't be worried about me. They need to focus on what they talking about and hope that people are going to still believe in what they saying. You know, I know what I'm saying. I'm talking about some real shit over here. But the mere fact that somebody will come through and leave a comment, that means you're a fan. I appreciate the watch time, you know, and all of that good stuff. But once again, it's a lot of people out here creating racial boundaries. I get it that there's certain people that support people in a race. I understand all of that. That's not how I approach this boxing, though. I look at it for who actually want to fight who's the best in each division. Look at it for their skills. You know, people might think I'm a coon for saying Canelo will beat the brakes off Errol Spence because people talking about Errol possibly going up and facing Canelo. I'm saying don't do it. Don't do it. Stay focused. Take care of 147. Work your way up. Do it like Bud did. Bud took his time. He cleaned out a division and then he went up. One belt at a time. One division at a time. Don't skip over divisions. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to do that. You saw you just look at the history of certain fighters that have done that. There's a higher percentage of failure than winning when it comes to skipping over division to challenge the big guy. Just look at it. So it's not like anybody is shocked that Mikey got his ass whooped. Just like nobody should be shocked if Errol decides to just skip, leave 147 without fulfilling, accomplishing things there, unifying and being undisputed, skip over 154 and then challenge Canelo Alvarez at 160. Nobody's going to be shocked if he get his ass beat. I'm not. I'm going to be like, stupid. You shouldn't have did it. I was saying the same shit with Mikey. Like, what are you doing? That was a fight I did not want to see. That was not a fight I was just pulling for. Like, yeah, man, that fight was the best fight. No. Him fighting a champion in his division is the best fight. I don't care if it's against Shawn, if it's against Keith or Bud. Those are the best fights for Spence. Not Canelo and not Herb. You heard me? Boxman says, this Leroy guy is capping for YouTube channel. Shit is pathetic. I don't understand, man. That shit is pathetic to me, bro. I would never do that, bro. Hell no. You got fanboys of different fighters and you got fanboys of channels. We call you trolls. We call you guys trolls. When you guys only come over here to try to talk about what somebody else got going on or another live, who cares, bro? Like, get a life. Get a life, man. Are you going to get a ribbon for doing that? We appreciate you, Leroy, for letting it be known we live and respect our shit. Go back over there then, man. Get your trophy. You know what I'm saying? Get your troll fan trophy or shit. I don't know. What the fuck? You get rewarded for that? Salmon Shaw says, dang, what I miss? Is it trolls in the building? It's probably Ronald Shelley. Oh, yeah, he got blocked the other day. I mean, I got no difference between the troll. Like, hey, look. If you don't like me, you don't like my content, just go. Like, who cares, bruh? I'm telling you, man, like, I don't even occupy my time watching somebody who I don't agree with. That don't even make sense. Why? So I can just be upset and troll them and get in their comments? You ain't gonna never see me out here on YouTube trolling somebody. I'll leave a comment, but once I establish that, you know what? This is a channel I really don't fuck with. I'm not going to even waste my time, bro. I'm not watching their videos. I'm not hitting the thumbs down. I'm not in the comments. None of that. Why? It's channels for a reason. Everybody has their own opinion. I wish a lot of these trolls would just start their own shit. Then you could talk about whatever you want to talk about on your channel. If you want to talk about black, talk about black. I don't even care, bro. You just promote me. I don't care. Like whether you talk about me or not, I don't care, bro. I'm focused on the content I want to do. I'm focused on my opinion. I'm a boxing analyst / critic. If you don't like that, if you look for a fan channel, go elsewhere. I'm not a fan channel. That's not what I'm doing here. Like to big up one complexion of fighter or just talk about this, that. Like, no. I'm gonna talk about what's hot in boxing. I'm gonna apply smoke to a particular fighter if I feel like they ducking. That's why I'm like, is Spence gonna duck Shawn? Just like when Shawn was ducking Spence, he got smoked. When Keith was ducking, he got smoked. We got to keep that same energy. Just because you biased don't mean that you stop applying pressure. But we know what it is out here. We know what it is with some of y'all. Trav says, yeah, I want Spence to fight Canelo. He's supposed to be pound for pound. Let's see him get knocked out. I mean, let's see how good he really is. Hey, man. Canelo is a pound for pound, man. And he better stay away from that one. Stay away from that one. I understand that the payday will be great. But look, man. You got still a lot of things you got a lot to do in your own division. I can see if this man was maybe unified, and I want to see Spence clear out 147. Because like I say, he could be the best at 147. I just want to see it. But now I see people, they trying to delay the shit. They're trying to prevent it from happening. They're trying to prevent it from happening, man. And it's sad because you guys is not really living up to what you said. You said it was about unifications and undisputed. Now we realize that y'all was only fronting. And when your favorite guy was talking about that, you was with it. Now y'all's favorite guy ain't talking about it, so now you're not with it. You talking like businessmen. Shout out to Tyson, man. Tyson said that shit. He said, difference between me and these fighters, he said, I was a killer. I was a killer. He said, these niggas out today, they businessmen. These are businessmen. I'm not saying there's something wrong with being a businessman, but you got other fighters that still got that kill in them, that killer streak in them. Like, yo, I'm gonna get my bread. Like, some of them ain't tripping about like getting 15 million for a big fight. Like, bro, give me 100,000. I'm gonna break this nigga jaw. I'm gonna flip this money. I ain't nigga, what? Where do I sign at? It's a difference. That's that soft shit when I start seeing fighters like they trying to act like they need a certain amount. And there's too many fighters are scared to lose, man. I said this before, like, you know how many fighters that have lost? Shawn Porter has 2 losses, but he's the champion. Losses don't mean nothing, man. Like, y'all got to get out of that shit. But what it is the narrative has been spread that, or the perception is, if you're not undefeated, you can't make big paydays, or you're not going to be, you won't get back on top. Niggas are scared to take losses, man. They're scared to take losses. And a lot of these guys ain't really dedicating themselves to the sport like they're supposed to. They out here drinking. They out here ballooning up 20, 30 pounds in between fights. You know, they out here partying heavy. They're not disciplined. These boy champions, man. These ain't no people's champions. These niggas is they still kids in the mind. Boxing Mom says if Oscar gives Spence 15 million to fight Canelo, Spence would take it. He probably would, man. I don't know. That's a mistake, though. I think he'll get his ass beat. Angel says once Spence beats Shawn and Thurman, he should make 2 mandatory title defenses and fight Bud if we can't have Crawford versus Spence this year. So June 2020, Crawford versus Spence, no later than that date. I'm still focused on if he's going to duck Shawn. I don't want to see, and come on, man, 3 consecutive easy-ass fights in a row. Easy fights. So it's time to step up competition, bro. It's time to step it up. Trav says, did you see the video I called Boxing Fans Ruin Boxing? I talk about this where people think a loss is so terrible. Damn, I don't know if I've seen that. You did it a while ago or something? Angel Santos says, Spence versus Porter on free TV this June. Thurman comes in the ring post-fight. Thurman versus Spence this September. That'll be beautiful. Right? And if Spence can get all them niggas out of there, guess what? You done kept your word. You done took care of your side of the street. 2020, Spence versus Bud for undisputed supremacy. Undisputed lineal supremacy. That's what the fans want. Real boxing fans, not fanboys. Boxing fans want that. Okay? We've accepted that you're not going to fight Bud until you take care of your side of the street. So we need you to take care of your side of the street, Spence. We need you to do that. One face, one name. Let's get it. Strap season. Man down. Free smoke. Let's go. Samuel says, look at Manny. He has multiple losses and still did pay-per-view. Yes. This is dumb shit. When niggas try to act like a loss is just supposed to be the end. Tony Harrison, 2 losses. WBC champion. Canelo, 1 loss. Unified champion. I mean, just look around. It's guys with losses. Lomachenko, 1 loss. Champion. Unified. Losses make a lot of these guys better. Jamil, let's see if he can bounce back. But you got to accept defeat first. Accept it. Learn from your mistakes. Box. It's not called knockouts. It's called boxing. Boxing Mom says, shit, look at AB. Multiple losses, still on pay-per-view. Simon Shaw says, Cotto as well, still on pay-per-view. Yes. Niggas act like that's it. Like it's just going to tarnish their whole career. Like, bro. Winning ain't every. I mean, winning is good. It's great. But losses make you wake up and make you appreciate winning. You know, people get caught up on just winning all the time. And sometimes you just need to get a reality check. You need to get a reality check. Like, you know what? If I'm not focused, if I'm not on my A game, I mean, you look at the greats that done it. Ali, losses, came back, considered greatest of all time. Not because he was undefeated. It's because it's what he did after the losses. What did he do after he got knocked down? Man. And it shows me the character of a lot of these fanboys. It's just like, man, like I look at their character. Like I look at this shit deeper. Like, yo, y'all niggas, I can tell, man. Y'all go through something rough in y'all life. Y'all niggas done. Y'all niggas done. Y'all not strong people, man. Y'all not strong-minded people. Y'all rather get behind somebody who's not gonna take risk, who's gonna take the easy road, right? Just look at it. Who you promote and praise and all of that shit says a lot about your character. That's what I'm looking at. I'm just like, wow. Y'all impressed by that? A nigga who ducks, a nigga who want to take an easy road, you know, take little light touches here and there. Not somebody who's willing to push himself to the limit, challenge himself, dare to be great, go against all odds, be willing to be the underdog, willing to make a sacrifice, take less money for a greater reward. Niggas will gravitate to guys who will not step up like that and shit on somebody who would take less money, who will make sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? Who may have a loss or two, right? Like niggas is shitting on Tony Harrison. Like, what? I salute that man. This nigga has been knocked out and came back and he's champion. Why would I hate on that, bro? Like that's like a I don't want to say the Cinderella story. Like it's like like that's epic, man. That's epic for him, his legacy, his city, the people that he has inspired and motivated. Let them know, like, man, look, no matter what you've been through, man, you know, just learn from your losses, man. Learn from your mistakes, bounce back, and you can get on top. And then when you get on top, work hard to stay there. Not like a lot of these other guys who be crying in press conferences and not prepared for the loss. Crazy, bro. That just showed me, I'm telling you, a lot of people just show me their character. What type of level they on. Samuel says, you find out how lame these fanboys are in real life just off the content they put up on their channel. Yeah. Yeah. I be looking at this shit like, yo, you know what? I would never kick it with these niggas right here. Like these niggas, man, they got a long way to go in life, man. I can just tell, like, man, they ain't really experienced enough yet. You know, they still immature. A lot of them ain't really got to figure it out yet. Just off, like you said, Sammy, the content they put up, and then what fighters they gravitate to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that's out here shitting on guys like Andre Ward. Like, what, nigga? Are you? What type of nigga are you? Fuck the race shit. Like, what type of nigga are you to shit on that guy? Somebody who dedicated himself to the sport. He worked hard. He took on every challenge, man. Every challenge. Dealt with oppression. He dealt with, discrimination. He dealt with networks making him the underdog and people doubting him. He's a family guy. He's a positive influence. He's very mature, well-spoken. Yet you want to shit on that guy, but give other niggas a pass who ain't did half the shit Andre Ward did in his career. Half. Never unified. Never cleaned out a whole division. Never went up in weight. I'm looking at these niggas like, y'all niggas is lame as fuck. Fuck if you gonna agree with some things that he might say. I care less, nigga. Every now and then people might put their foot in their mouth or be wrong on a prediction or opinion. But goddamn, look at the man's accomplishments. Look at his life. What does he stand for? And you niggas is cool with bashing him? Nah. I don't give a damn if you niggas don't think he all the way black. Fuck that. If he was all the way white and he was still accomplishing certain things he still did, I'm still fucking with him. Like, bruh, y'all need to fall back on critiquing that guy, because I can look at y'all resume, I look at y'all life. Y'all not even living up, y'all not even close to him. Yeah, Boxing Monster, that shit is just, he made a fool out of himself. And then for him to take the time to fucking approach the guy who said something about him and put him in check. Like, yeah, nigga. You silly nigga, you stupid to try to come at him. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Simon Shaw says, facts, Andre is a stand-up type of dude. Yeah. Unbiased says, Cotto offers Spence a pay-per-view fight. Y'all remember that? Damn, I think I heard about something like that, but, he probably just wasn't ready. I don't even know if he was a champion at that time. He probably wasn't ready, I just feel like as a champion, now it's time to turn up. Once you become champion, man, it ain't that tune-up shit out the window, fam. I haven't been hearing about Errol Spence with these injuries. There's no reason why he should be doing shit like Keith is doing. He ain't coming off no damn injury. Fuck these tune-ups, nigga. You a champ. It's time to step it up. Get these straps. Roll to undisputed. Let's go. You want to be considered one of the best of all time? This is time to do it. Time waits for no man. It's time to get it, bro. Shit, you're not going to always be fast. You're not going to always be, sharp mentally. You're going to start slowly declining, fight after fight. So it's time to get it now. That's really all I got, man. Got to handle some business, but I appreciate y'all, man. I just wanted to kick off this second edition of the live stream, man, because the first one was dealing with the Conor McGregor thing, and we started talking about this, and then something happened. It just started getting disrupted. But at the end of the day, shout out to the trolls, man. Y'all niggas, y'all not stopping shit over here. Y'all go back to y'all's, y'all's favorite channels and stay over there with that. You wasting time trying to tell us about somebody else's live stream going on at the same time as mine. That shit's stupid. You know what I mean? That shit dumb. Folks, stay focused. Stay focused. But I appreciate the fact that you left that live stream to see what we had cracking over here. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And hopefully you was one of the ones that hit the thumbs up. If not, hit the thumbs down, bro. But stay where you at. Stay over there. Don't cross the street, man. Just, don't cross the street and say nothing stupid. You just get timed out, and you can go back and cry about it to, your other, master channels that you're serving of, So at the end of the day, you're embarrassing them. So stay over there, sir. That's really what you need to do. You're embarrassing yourself and them. Shouldn't even mention them at all, bro. Now we know where you came from. Y'all got to think about this shit, man. Think before you do something, So some people just out of emotion, just, act. And then they just leave themselves out there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's really all I got, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. The ones catching the playback, y'all let us know y'all thoughts, man, about these PBC. Protecting black champions. A lot of people out here doing that. They're not keeping the same energy like they had on certain fighters. They got bias to certain ones, and they don't want to apply the same smoke like they did to all these other fighters that they don't really quite like. But the ones that they do like, they don't want to apply no smoke. They don't want to do that. So it just shows you, man, the real from the fake. It shows you who got the real agendas out here. But also, man, let us know in the comment below. Do you think Spence will take the Porter fight, or do you think he will duck him for another quick money grab against less competition, a non-champ? That's really all I got, man. It's a Black Horseman. I'm out. Peace.